Helldivers 2 was not even on my slate of games to play this year, but when I heard some rumblings about this game being an absolute blast, I knew I had to give it a try, and boy was I not disappointed. We're going to be talking about all things Helldivers 2, we're going to hop into some gameplay, kind of talk about it live, go over my pros and cons, and with how great this game is, I wanted to at least help out some of you guys to get to play it, so I'm going to be giving away 2 copies of Helldivers 2 with the launch of this game. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and comment down below your favorite parts of today's video or what you're excited about with Helldivers 2. I will announce the giveaway winners on my community tab here in the next couple days. Without further ado, man, let's just hop in. So this is Helldivers 2, man. This game, I gotta say, is absolutely beautiful. This game is like stunning. For a game that's $40 and I hadn't even heard of up until just a few days ago, it's absolutely amazing. Now, if you're not familiar, Helldivers 2, it's a 4-player survival horde game where you go up against massive amounts of bugs, different species of different bugs, other sentient beings. This game is an absolute blast to play. We're gonna hop in here in just a second. This is labeled as a 4-player co-op game, but I have played a few games solo, and I will say it still is just as much fun playing solo than it is playing with friends. So if you're just not somebody who likes to play with randoms or play with friends, that is okay, because this game still is great. And the thing that I love the most is that it scales the amount of enemies, or the amount of enemies that you will see and go against, depending on how many members in your party are. So you're not going to be seeing the same amount that you would have with 4 players versus 1. So it all scales appropriately, so it's not too hard or too easy. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into it. So this is the ship that, after you complete the tutorial, it's considered your ship. It's pretty much customizable to what you want. So for example, the ship is my ship name is called the Harbinger of Judgment. You can go ahead and change it to whatever you want, which is awesome. So every ship is customized to what you and your specifications. There are going to be things called stratagems, which is kind of the big feature within this game that kind of sets it apart from everywhere else. And I'll kind of show you as we get in, but basically there are these like care packages that will shoot down from your ship to help aid you and your team in battle. So for example, there's this machine gun one it'll drop down. You can pick up this machine gun and it will do massive amounts of damage. And we have things like the anti-material rifle, the stalwart, expendable anti-tank. There's so many different one of these that you get as you're playing along, and the more that you play, the more credits you'll earn to be able to unlock these. Then there are also things like ship modules that give you passive bonuses and helps you out other different ways that'll help you in game as well as out of the ship for progression. So as you can see right now, I am level 2. Now, I will say I probably should be a higher level, but this is one of the cons we're going to talk about early on, is they have had some server issues. They have been working on them diligently, so I would expect over the next week or 2 that those things will start to become more ironed out. However, I've played probably 7 or 8 different extractions up to this point, and I am only level 2, and I think I've only gotten progression maybe twice throughout that point. So we'll see after we go through this today if we will get some more progression. But we're going to go ahead and hop into an actual map here. The great thing is I can just hop in and play solo, or if you see down here at the bottom, they have a quick play, which I'm going to show you right now how fast this is, if this actually works. I've had some issues here a little bit, but when it works, we're going to go ahead and go on a medium. Perfect. So when you click it, it only takes a few seconds for it to match. There have been some issues with joining lobbies, but when you get it, it's very quick, and now I'm in a lobby with 3 other people, and we're going to hop into a match here in the next, like, 30 seconds. So I'm in here, mission starts in 20 seconds, I'm in here with, 3 other people. So all you do is you're going to hop into these pods here in the back. That pod's already... So we're going to go ahead and hop into this helipod. We're going to step in once the mission starts. We're going to shoot down. So we get to choose our location point where we want to spawn. We're going to spawn in right there. And then this is the loadout screen where we're going to choose our stagments. So I'm going to choose an orbital precision strike and my machine gun. My equipment, all that stuff is going to be pretty similar to what I've had. We're going to go ahead and ready up. As we are Helldivers, we're diving into this planet. Ready to take out some more bugs. But in just a few moments here, we're going to load right in. We can maneuver our helipod here a little bit. And boom, we are in this level. So, some of the big things about this game. It has permanent friendly fire on, which means that at any point you can't turn it off. You can damage your teammates by shooting them, dropping an airstrike on them, doing everything. So, see, he launched down a Strikeman here, which is going to give us an anti-tank round, dropping it. Now he's got a rocket launcher to his disposal. I'm going to go ahead and drop down a machine gun, which if you just follow this like little prompt here on the left side, so down, left, down, up, right, I now have a Strikeman for a machine gun. I'm going to throw it down, and it'll be inbound here in just a few seconds. We can actually watch it fall, and boom. Popped up for us, and now we have ourselves a big heavy-duty machine gun. So we'll use those Strikemen later on once we get into these objectives more, and I'll kind of show you how we can use it. And that is a big bug that I've never seen before. And it is chasing after me, but it is dead. Okay. It is already crazy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to reinforce my teammate here because he did die. Left up. Go ahead and throw him over here. It is already crazy. I've actually never played on the medium difficulty yet, but I wanted to try something a little bit bigger. Now, one big thing to note is if you look down in the bottom left at our ammo, it all goes by magazine. So, for example, if I chose to reload right now with my machine gun where I'm at, I would lose all those bullets in my magazine. It goes away. So the important thing is to keep track of your ammo, especially with supply drops being so limited. You want to make sure that you have a lot of ammo. So you can't just, be like Call of Duty reloading when you have a full mag and expect to keep it. You have to try to use more of your mag each time. So he just threw down an orbital strike, which comes down here in just a second. There isn't going to be really enemies under there. But boom. So you can drop airstrikes on them. You can drop, I believe there are napalm strikes. There's so many different things you can do. I'm going to grab these common samples. That'll help for ship stuff later. And we retrieve the launch codes. So now we're going to head over to this point here. Now, there are side objectives that you can do in this game, other than just the main objective. So we might see some on our way over there. That you just complete them. They don't take a ton of time. But they give you extra XP and samples that you can use for your ship. I'm going to save my resupply for later because I know we'll probably end up needing it. Now, your stratagems are all on cooldowns depending on how powerful they are, the longer the cooldown. But the stratagems are, like, by far my favorite part in this game because there have been a lot of survival horde mode games, co-op, and they've been fun. But the fact that there's these stratagems that you can throw down and customize and use to match with your squad is super, super cool and super, super unique. So these places of interest, it says I discovered a minor place of interest. If we go over here, there's probably another objective we can do. As you can see, this ship. We're going to go over here and interact. Open this up, and this is going to give me a stalwart, which is another machine gun that we can use, which is dope. More ammo to resupply. Now I got a nice new gun to use, as well as got some more common samples. Alright, so now we can head back to the objective. And just kind of talking about a lot of the good things. So there's pretty much, like, you can hop into quick play as much as you want, or you can kind of follow going into, choosing your own places and inviting people to help. It really just depends on what kind of experience you want. I personally like quick play because I can choose what level I want to be at and just hop in and play at a mission at random. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I know I'm just going to have fun while I'm doing it. Looks like some of our team is getting in some shit over here. One of my teammates... Oh my god. So you see that turret over there? One of my teammates stepped in front of the turret and died. I need to... Got a back up here. Got a big bug, big bug, big bug. Okay, I think he's dead. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is just like horde survival. And the thing is when you're playing with 4 players, like, you will get overwhelmed so fast with enemies. And that's kind of the joy of it, is that you're just going to get overwhelmed and it's not going to be easy. No matter what difficulty you're playing on, you can struggle really fast. And with things like friendly fire being a thing, like, it can be absolutely difficult at points. But that's the charm of this game, though, right? Like, you will struggle. And that's the fun of it, because you can die and respawn. I think you have 7. I think I see if there's 17. I think you start with 20 revive. So if you make a mistake and die, it is what it is. You come back and you go right back into the battle. And it's fast. It's not something you have to wait 20 minutes. You know, once your teammate reinforces, you're right back into the action. One of the things I like too is the aiming system. It's all based on momentum. So as you see that circle, that's where my bullets are actually going to go. And then once I get settled, it'll center where I actually want it to go. So it all requires about accuracy and good placement and positioning. Because if you get into a position where you have to start spraying while you're running away, you're not going to be nearly as accurate. But, so if you have good positioning, you'll be able to, you know, take out a lot more bugs more efficiently. Alright, this is now one of these side objectives. We have to close up these bug holes. So, we're going to throw a grenade down into this little hole. And boom, that's going to open up that, close up that hole for us. That is an orbital strike. And get up and run. Try to reload here real quick. Close up that hole real quick. Alright, and he's going to close up that final hole here. Oh no. I'm out of ammo. Oh my god. And I died. Just like that. I had full health and I died just like that. Oh my god. Perfect. And I just got reinforced, so I'm going to hop right down. So perfect. You guys can see, like, this game is very unforgiving. Like, I nearly died. Or I died in like 2 hits from that guy. And I got spawned in a terrible spot. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. And so, I was in a bad position there. I almost died again. But, we're good now. This game is all about support, especially when you're playing with multiple friends. Staying close with your team and like supporting them as much as you can. Because you'll get flanked so fast and not even realize it. But this game is so simple in what it's trying to do. It's not trying to do anything crazy. It's not trying to, you know, blow you away with a crazy overarching story. It's about democracy and taking back freedom. It's not trying to do anything, crazy, and I love that. All right, I'm gonna actually, since we're kind of in a bad spot here, I'm gonna throw down an orbital strike. Oh no, I might actually die here. Oh, I actually took fall. I didn't know fall damage was a. Okay, I'm out of stims. I'm actually gonna call in a resupply that we don't have for 2 minutes, so I may actually be in a bad spot here. Oh. Except our teammate healed me, so W teammate. Throw him a reinforcement down. So we need to launch this silo, so we need to manually release all the locks. Am I supposed to be waiting on... Oh, I think we need to go back up to that terminal. I am going to get a machine gun again. Oops. He's engaging with the terminal right now, which is going to open up this silo. Is he going to take my machine gun? No, he's not. Okay, W max. Alright, cooldown. We still have about a minute left on our resupply. I need some more sims. I'm down bad on my sims. But you see, this game just looks so good. The blood all over my cape and all over me looks so good and so realistic. The movement in this game feels really good. Like, it has such a polish gameplay-wise that just feels so, feels so good. I'm not gonna lie, like, playing this after just playing Skull and Bones yesterday... Like, no hate to Skull and Bones. I think it's, you know, if you enjoy that game, you enjoy it. But it felt so clunky and just, it feels like so 10 years ago. And this game feels like this is a game that should be coming out in 2024. This game feels so good. And I'm having so much fun for something so simple. Taking out some bugs, completing some objectives, going home. He's putting down Orbital Strike right now. But that's the big thing about this game, right? Is that, like, this game, you feel everything. Like, every explosion, every grenade, you feel the shock waves hitting you. Everything just feels so good. Like, it's the perfect game to load up with some friends. Even play by yourself. If you just need to, like, take your mind off, you're not looking for anything serious. You're just looking to play a game. To take a couple hours. This is the perfect game. Truly, as of right now, it's the perfect game. And there goes the missile to wherever it's going. Go ahead and reload. And now extraction has become available. We can go to the extraction point, which is all the way down here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it for our team. And we're going to go ahead and start heading over there. We may come to some other objectives. And oh my god, I didn't realize that nuke was going off here. I mean, you felt that, you see the shockwave and the huge explosion. I mean, that was a nuke that just went off. Oh my god. I'm gonna sit down for the LMG so I have better recoil control. We're gonna start heading over to our extraction point now. But as you see, this games can go by really fast. If you decide just to go to an objective, complete it, leave, that's it. Or if you want to stay a little bit longer, you do have that timer in the corner. I think it's usually about 30 minutes. But we're gonna head over to this extraction point. We have to survive about 2 minutes through waves of enemies until our extraction gets here, and that's it. That's basically the gameplay loop here. And it is so fun. It is so entertaining. Teammate called an extraction, so now 2 minutes. So now we're going to start seeing some waves of enemies come for us. So now we're going to go ahead and probably throw down some airstrikes. Do what we need to do to protect ourselves from the ensuing wave of enemies. And the great thing is like, these are just the stratagems and the weapons I have now. As I keep playing, I'm going to earn different weapons, more powerful weapons, and just improve on the gameplay loop. Kind of just waiting for these enemies to show up. And boom. Probably missed them, but it's still epic. Alright, 30 seconds. That orbital strike is really close. I'm probably going to back up. And our teammate almost got hit by the resupply. But yeah, friendly fire is a big thing in this game too. You can absolutely decimate your teammate intentionally, accidentally. So making sure you're checking your fire. Alright, 8 seconds. Our thing is almost here. Our extraction. Extraction is almost here. Extraction is here. I gotta run. Get on. Cool, perfect. Got on. Just gotta wait for our 2 teammates. Clearing out. There we go, we're on. And we're heading out. And just like that, we just completed a mission on Helldivers 2. Super fun, super easy. I shouldn't say easy, super fun, just like an easy-going process. There isn't much to it. But the fact that it's so simple and like what you're trying to do makes it so fun. It's not trying to be something that it's not. It's not trying to overcomplicate things. It's get down on the ground, murder a bunch of bugs, and let's have a good time. Whether you're playing by yourself or with your friends, it's so fun. Now what I want to see, because like I said, I haven't been gaining levels as I've been playing very often. I want to see if it'll count for me this time, so this will be a good point. The crazy thing is I haven't been getting levels, but I've been still having so much fun when I'm playing. But I'm interested to see, will we get XP for this? So it gives us a 4 out of 5 stars, a victory. For mission completed, we get 2 medals. The level 0s on the side don't really hold well here. So it shows us level 2 here. What happens is it usually stops here, and then like we don't see our... it'll go to like this gray screen, right? A gray screen will usually like pop up, and then we can sit here for a while and nothing happens. Yeah, it basically does nothing. It'll disappear, and I'm still at level 2 at 263 or 350. So keeping in mind now, the XP and stuff isn't fully working right now. I have some matches I'll get XP, other ones I won't. So, but it is something they're working to fix right now. I could assume a patch will come out here in the coming days. But, like I said, even with the base loadout, I'm having so much fun just going in and killing stuff. So, and once they fix it up, I can only imagine the game gets better. So, really my only cons is that there are some server connectivity issues, which is a big deal and should be fixed immediately. Some progression issues, but like I said, they're working on that. But other than that, this game is so simple, but it does simple so well. You go in, you kill a bunch of bugs, you extract, that's the game. And that's all you need to know, and that's all you do. But that gameplay loop, increasing difficulties, new weapons, new airstrikes, new everything to help increase that, fun level with each time you drop. kind of yapping at this point, rambling, but like I said, I enjoy this game a lot right now. I've only played a few hours. Once they fix the game up a little bit, I'll probably make another video talking about how it is kind of more post-launch once things are polished up. But for now, I'm going to keep playing Helldivers 2, and with that being said, if you guys want to enter into the Helldivers 2 giveaway, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and comment your favorite things about today's video, as well as tell me what you're excited about with Helldivers 2, and I'll choose 2 random winners here, and I'll post them here on my community tab here in the coming days. I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys again in another video. Peace.